Let's quickly see what's going on here. If Big Boss is doing his job and if my dad is doing his job. My sister is off today, so she's not here. The stuff on the bench here are devices that we need to get fixed as soon as possible. They are urgent and they need to go. So we have a Surface Pro here. We have an iPad, MacBook Pro, LG G7, data recovery, laptop. We have 2 Amazon tablets, and I told the customer it's not going to be worth it fixing the tablets, but he still wants them done. We took them in. We have an iPhone, we have an iPad, another tablet here, 17-inch MacBook. We have 2 tablets here, 17-inch laptop. It's an older one, but customer wants it fixed. Data recovery from this one. We have a GPU, 2 tablets, 2 iPads here, 1 iPad here, and we have 2 ROG Strix laptop, 2 of them. They are exactly the same by different customers, and they both do not power on. So we'll see. We have 3 iPad minis here that will cost more to fix than the actual cost of the tablet, but customer still wants them done. He's a repair shop, and we'll take a look at them and see what's going on. We have a karaoke headphone here, and we have an iPad here. Data recovery, we have one here, we have this one here. We are doing this one, and we will be working on this one next. And we have an iMac here that came from Bakersfield. The guy drove from Bakersfield, which is about maybe 1-2 hours away. And I told him that we're gonna give him priority since he drove from far away. It's already done, fixed. We have an HP Spectre here. We're still working on it. And this one needs a keyboard replacement and data recovery on this hard drive here. We have a lot of data recovery drives that we need to work on. MacBook. And Big Boss is currently working on, I do not know which phone. ZTE phone. It does not power on. So I did not know what he found out so far, but we'll see. And then let's see if my dad is doing his job. Looks like he is. And he did those packages today. Let's see. We have Chicago, Illinois. We have, this one is Santa Maria, California. We have Pennsylvania and Texas. I just want to see the different states or countries these packages are going to. Okay. We have Florida. This one is going to New York. This one is going to Puerto Rico. Then we have Florida. I mean, there are about 40 orders that are already packaged and ready to go. So my dad is doing his job. Just checking. Actually, to be honest, my dad is the hardest working person in the shop here. He comes in the morning and sometimes he leaves at 10 p.m. Just making sure all items are well packaged. He does not like to leave orders until the next day. Even if an order came in at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., he still does it and he ships it out first thing in the morning. So right now these are done and this one is done. And let's see. The cost on this one is $765. And right now he still has a few more orders to package. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like he still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 orders to package. Everything here is organized by him, all the products, all the items. He knows where every single item is, so he has everything labeled, good to go. Those are the phone storage boxes. We have a lot of them, and we still have a lot of boxes inside here, inside the bathroom. We have the cutters here. We have the short finders. We initially got 40 pieces. We only have 5 pieces left, so more are coming on the way. We have battery chargers for iPads, iPhones, iWatches, a lot of them. Tweezers, jumper wires, Flux, and those Flux syringes are transferred over to our syringes because they come with the plunger. And we have low melt solder, and they come in sticks of 6. Low melt solder will come like this, sticks of 6, and each stick is about 3 1/4 inch. And we have the bubble making machine, and that's what my dad used to ship stuff. You see how it makes the film, the roll that we have here, the film will end up being like this. So there's a wrapper and there's a filler. My dad uses both. Let's see how the machine works. And let's see what this person ordered. The order just came in. Okay, so USB-C ports for Nintendo Switch, BQ chips, inductor filters, board holder, the magnetic one, multimeter probes, the solder wick, and 3 bottles of alcohol dispensers. Great. And this one is going where? This one is going, this one is Cincinnati, Ohio. All right, let's see. Let me see what Big Boss wants. And we have a customer. Hello. Right, so now that we finished the quick tour, Big Boss disassembled and gave me the ZTE motherboard to see what's going on. He believes it's a charging port issue, and that's the reason why it's not powering on. So let's go ahead and test. We're gonna plug the charging cable in, and we're gonna test to see if 5 volts is reaching to the inside. Charging cable is plugged in. If we look at our meter here, I don't know if you can see it, but let's go ahead and test. 0 volts. So the pin that should have 5 volts on it has 0. So voltage is not even reaching. So I have a very good reason to believe that the problem is a charging port. Pins on the inside, they look solid. And what if we look at the port from the inside? Nothing really obvious, but it could be that the piece inside is broken. Oh yeah, look at this. There's a possibility that the piece inside is broken, and that's why voltage is not reaching. Or it could be that we have a short on the board, and short is pulling voltage down to ground. Let's go to diode mode, red probe on ground, and let's test the pins. This is the 5 volt pin, and we don't have a short to ground. This is ground. Okay, let's take a look at the port. We're gonna locate this port in our 500 ports box, because of course we're not gonna carry a ZTE charging port just for the sake of carrying that port. Looking at the port, we have 2 notches on the top. We have 2 notches on the bottom. 4 legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are through hole legs. And of course 5 pins. And if we look at the way this looks, the bridge is arching that way. So let's take a look at the pictures from our 500 USB ports box. And we're gonna try to locate the same port. The port that we have on the ZTE motherboard does not have a lip, so we do not want to look at any pictures with a lip. This one here does not have a lip, but it doesn't look the same. I got very good locating ports quickly. I do this every day. No lip, 4 notches, 4 legs. Right there, number 37. We have 2 notches on the bottom, 2 notches on the top, no lip. We have the arching bridge on the back here, and 4 legs. Anything else? In case this one has the wrong dimensions, maybe it's bigger, maybe it's smaller, so I always look and see if there is another option. Possibly this one here. 63. So we have 37, 63. The bridge on this one is different from the back, so we're gonna assume it's not the one. And I think this one looks more like it. This one. Yeah, I think 79. Let me go back here. Look at the port. And then we're gonna look at number 79, which is this one here. Exactly the same port. Exactly the same port. So 79. I'm gonna grab port number 79. You're back. Good. Just finished working on it. Okay, so let's see port number 79. The iMac customer just came and picked up. He was extremely happy. Okay, so look at that. Exactly the same port. Exactly the same port. Compartment number 79. Great. Let's go ahead and change this port quickly and move on to doing something else. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow, my day off. And no need to use low melt because the board is only a few layers. And this time we're gonna do this one differently. We're gonna apply solder and then we're gonna reflow the connector down in place. Usually I clean the holes. I clean solder from the front pins. I put the connector and then I solder the pins one by one and I solder the back. But today we're gonna try it differently. Today we're gonna apply solder here, here, and also solder on the pins. And then we're gonna reflow the connector down in place. So we're gonna heat up the board first, and then we're gonna put that connector on. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the old connector. What am I doing? That's the one that we need. Okay. Let's see if the pins are soldered on correctly. Solid, 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 and solid. Super solid. The legs, look at the soldering on the legs. So it reflowed in nicely. And the 2 pads under the connector also made a connection with the connector. And the 2 legs here are already down. Perfect. Now, if we want, we can add solder on those back 2 legs. Let's go ahead and do that now, before somebody in the comments complain. And just a tiny blob here and a tiny blob here. Only takes a second and saves the world from complaints. Awesome. How long did this repair take? A few minutes. But that's because we had the charging port in stock. That's why. If we did not have that charging port in stock, then we have to look to see if we can find it online. And there's a chance that we may not be able to find it online, but if we can, then it's gonna take a couple of days to order that part. And a 5-minute job will turn out to be a 1-week job, or 1 week wait time. 4.9 volts, awesome. We have a customer outside, I need to go and speak to him. Okay, let's go ahead and try it. Big Boss already reassembled the phone. And all we have to do is plug the charger and see if it turns on. And the phone is on. The phone is on. So all we had to do was replace the charging port, and the phone is working, and the phone is currently charging at 0.83 amps. Amazing. We're gonna invoice and mail this back to the customer. It went back to the battery logo because the battery is dead. It turned on for a second and then back off because the battery is dead, but the phone is working. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.